the message you are now preaching relative to keeping the peace? You already spoke about the issue of affixing your signature to the Farmington Declaration.
Yeah, well, because if you come out to say you want to represent this district, like some people brought out those suggestions, like going out to get people and all of that. So we have a meeting on like, these are 200 persons in this meeting. Nobody knew me. I went out to you, convinced you, and you saw the need and you came on board. So you representing the people. How will you go to District 14, District 9, District 8 and go and get people into this district? So who are you going to represent? So because of that, you're not even sure of yourself. So you're going out to make other people to come and make decisions for you. But if you're sure of this district, you go right into the district and convince the people. So the work you have done all the years or what you have been doing, people will see the need to say, yes, we can make this, we can trust this person for another 6 years. So I don't see the need of people going out to be trucking because you're dealing with the people.
You think that was the reason for the confusion at the time?
Well, it was like, I think other person brought people in the truck and another person brought people in, that's brought up the whole thing. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. I don't see the need of anybody going out to go truck in any district. Because number one, you should have confidence within yourself that you're going into this race. And this race you're going in, you're going to deal with these particular people for the past 6 years. Okay. So if you go and get people out, and you come and even they vote you, even whether you succeed, you're gonna face a problem for the whole 6 years. So go to the people, talk to the people, because I believe you need one-to-one discussion. Because these are the people that you're going to be leading, you're going to represent for the next 6 years. You don't even know some of their name. Like I have my phone right now. The number that on the fly, I think how you manage to get in touch with me. I answer my phone any minute, any hour. Because I'm not hiring for the people. You got to come down to the people. You got to work along with the people. You are not going to do it. But the people come up with some, we need this, they come up with some suggestions and all of that. So you got to make yourself available. But even the people you're going to represent your Friday.
Amongst the candidates, who do you think is your fiercest rival? Person that you think?
No rival in our district.
You think you will win the elections?
Oh, definitely, for sure. Because like we are 17 in the district, 4 women and 13 men. And I went through each and every one of the candidates, and I went on the platform, and I was like thinking, so if the people coming out to convince the people of district, what would they tell the people of district?
They have their messages, though.
Yeah, but now it's not only saying, people want to see right now, and seeing is how people believe. Okay. So we know that we're gonna share the food and all of that, but I know I'm gonna come first by the grace of God within District 10. Because people need some change, people need some transformation. That's it. So you're gonna make policy, oversight, law making and all of that. You have to work along with these people. If like people get better, you gotta be your brother's keeper. There's 75 people that transform from the ghetto. I don't even know them. They're not my family, they're not my relative. But there's nobody guys can write a story and leave my name up. Okay. Right now we're putting all 250 young women from the vocational school that did all the different stuff. Even like we go out, like that 14 years old, a little child, I'm talking about a teenager. I just called, I walked down the road and saw, I said, well, you have to go to the vocational school and learn something. So even if you do the pastry, you're able to help to sell donor to be able to sustain you and your baby. So empower the people.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Yaka Koluba on yesterday, the current representative, he was touring the district, and he said one thing clearly, in a quote, in his own record, I will politically massacre my contenders, meaning from his own statement as incumbent, he's not taking any of the candidates for granted. What do you make of that statement?
So, who goes to a race and expect to lose?
Okay.
So,
but the incumbent in most cases will always have the advantage, though.
That's it, but I'm not going to only estimate anybody. We're going to a race and we know we're coming for. Have
you seen some impact, contributions, developments that the incumbent has had or made in the district?
Well, I haven't seen it yet. We're still looking forward to see this.
But have you heard people say that you have done X, Y, and Z for the district?
No, I haven't heard anybody saying about whether he have done something or he haven't done anything, not at all.
Okay, before we wrap it up.
Everybody has their own style of leadership.
Okay. Do you support his style of leadership? Do you welcome his style of leadership?
Not at all.
Why?
Because his style of leadership and my style of leadership, they are two different things. And you can't demand somebody and say, you got to do it this way. Okay. Because a leader will have to take responsibility. Okay. So you know you are a leader, you got to take responsibility. Nobody have to tell you to take responsibility. That's the function of a leader, responsibility. So if you're not responsible to lead, then you back off.
Who's not responsible to lead?
Well, everybody, you got to take responsibility as a leader. I'm not saying that whether you're not responsible or not, but I'm just telling you the function of a leader is responsibility. That's the function of a leader. As
we take leave of you, your parting comments to residents of District Number 10 and including your supporters.
Well, once again, Bob TV, I want to say thank you. And I'm telling the people, this is an opportunity for now. That October 10 is a great opportunity placed before the people of District 10. And so you have this opportunity for another 6 years. So whatever decision you're going to make, that's going to carry for another 6 years. And you always plant the fruit. Every fruit you plant, you're going to eat the fruit that you plant. So whatever decision the people of District 10 will make, they have to be responsible for that. But now look at the work we have done over the years. I'm asking you for you to give me the opportunity to be able to lead District 10 for another 6 years. You're going to see changes and you're going to see some impact in order that we're going to work together as a team. So thank you so much for District 10. And Honorable Israel E. King say she loves you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. First guest on the weekend edition of the program Boss Talk, Israel King, independent candidate in District Number 10, Montserrat County. We are taking this break. When we come back, we will usher in our second and final guest for the weekend edition. You listen to her, it's about time that you can make the right decision and look at the candidates. As a matter of fact, they are 17, 4 females and 13 males respectively. We take this break to be right back. Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on Satcom Channel 4. Boss Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on Satcom Channel 4. Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on Satcom Channel 4. Boss Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on Satcom Channel 4. Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on SATCOM Channel 4. Boss Talk, this is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on SATCOM Channel 4. Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on SATCOM Channel 4. Boss Talk, this is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on SATCOM Channel 4. Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on SATCOM Channel 4. Boss Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on SATCOM Channel 4. Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on SATCOM Channel 4. Boss Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live.
La Globia we love. Globia, Globia, La Globia we love. Before I do my elf, I got eating. La Globia, me and my chama one dream. Globia, Globia, La Globia we love. Globia so refreshing, baby. Hey, so refreshing, baby. Globia, and I back, hey, back,
Beats. We are Club Beer. We are proudly Liberian.
Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the program Boss Talk, showing live on Satcom Channel 4. Boss Talk. Many thanks for rejoining us on the program Boss Talk on Boss Television. If you're just coming our way, this is the weekend edition of the show. And our final guest in studio is the Islamic advisor to the president. That's the religious advisor to the president on Islamic affairs. He's no other person but Usman Tijalo. He's our final guest in studio. We'd like to say welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Today is Friday. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, I followed you the last time the president was in Grand Bassa County, and as part of some of the projects, you are providing clean and safe drinking water to Liberians across the country. I'd like us to start on this note. How far are you with that project?
Thank you so much. For now, we complete 7 counties.
Okay, Nimle?
We start Monserrado. We have 8 in Monserrado. And now we follow by Bomi County.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, we have 8 pump. And we in Kipma, we complete 8. And now we complete the 4 in the Majibi.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 3 in Bon County. And we have 3 complete in Basel. And now I'm going Sunday in Nimba County. And also the Excellency Dr. Joey Hawatelo asked me to extend this project to Sino County, which is my own county.
Mm-hmm.
I was really glad because the challenges was the machine to go to the county, and now the vice president told me that he's going to take care of the machine through the boat. So we're going to provide water for government care. Government care is a very populated place, around 50 or 60,000 human beings. You see them walk around 2 or 3 miles to get the water, then on top of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to provide water for them. I'm doing all this because of the kindness of the Excellency Dr. George Mane upon Usman. So we really glad to do this because opportunity given to the young people. If not the opportunity given to me, I'm not going to extend all this. I'm going out there to make sure our Muslim brothers like Qatar, Turkey, other places, we go there, we talk to them. Liberian need of this,
Mm-hmm.
and thank God the people understand that yes indeed, and now we are gradually we get into the point.
And so some of the completed projects in the counties, are the people started using the facility now, or you've not commissioned that?
No, if any place we complete, we turn it over to the people at the same time.
So they started using it already?
Use it. If you see some of the videos, people jubilating, crying, some of these villages, they never see the kind of water before, the project before. So the people using it since we started, we never delay anything because of from the groundbreaking to the ending in just less than a month.
Okay. That's a good project. Let's come to this. And yesterday, our camera spotted you in District 10 with one of the popular actors, Samangwan, as he's been called. And you people were moving, dancing. Tell us a bit about the activities on yesterday that you were fully involved with.
Okay. Before I come to District 10 yesterday, the project we're talking about, because of this, the people decided to follow me to re-elect President Weah.
Okay, because of the project.
Because of the project, I reached to these villages where they not even think about, the canal facility.
Okay.
But because of that, they formed the Friends of Tijalo to re-elect President Weah 2023.
Okay.
So that's clear. So the issue of this return yesterday, when I reached to this Johnson,
Catholic Junction.
Catholic Johnson, many people say group of people decided to interrupt the process of the movement of CDC. I told you why this country is a very peaceful country, and this country, the only country we have around the globe, are Liberia. And I believe the law of this country here govern us as a good citizen. The police will try to stop me to go there because they don't want the people to harm me. But I say to them, we are citizens, and we are good citizens. If these people believe they want to be, they have to be peaceful. So I moved there with my team, Friends of Tijalo, to re-elect President Weah. People were jubilating, talking. When I got there, the Honorable Mayor, he was in the Johnson when the place where the president was going to have the program to the market. And tried to talk to some of the elders. I said, this is not good for us. The only thing you make us proud as a Liberian if we continue the peace. So the NEC have a rules and regulation. The day when they give you the opportunity to march, to do anything in the district, no other entity have right to come and interrupt you. So please, you just go one side, you wait. The day when you ask for, NEC give you the opportunity to march and to talk to your people. And if you want to do the best, the day of election, you're going to cast your vote, and based on that, you see the leaders. So some of these elders, they look at it logically. Then when they talk to Yeke, after talking to Yeke, and the police try to, encourage him, how they continue to move to the graveyard way, and how my team start moving. And for me, I told them, I don't want anyone here insult BMA. For me, I just a peaceful man. The message we were carrying over there to say, welcome President, we are in District 10. The citizens of District 10 need to see you. We marched all the way to the Muslim Council office there, and we come back, we move all around before the Vice President arrived. And we move up, we said to the people, District is safe, we need to enter with peace. And I continue to say to Liberia, peace is a key of success. This election, it can divide us. The only thing we can do, we continue to store peace in our country, and tomorrow we enjoy the peace we have today.
This is politics, like you stated. You always have two sides. People will be for, and people will be against. What are the messages that you are preaching from the fore end as the ruling establishment that people should see and be really convinced that the president, your president, should be re-elected? Why should he be re-elected?
Okay, let me just say our president. You can say your president, our president, because whether you opposition today, you are ruling party today, as long you are citizen of this nation, Excellency Dr. George Mane Opon Usman, where is our president. So our president, he be re-elected based the effort he made to the Liberian people.
What are the efforts? Can you name some of the things you're talking about?
Our time very limited to name all the
example of
the most bigger one, to continue to maintain the peace in this country. That's the bigger one. Because if we sit here today, we're discussing this because of peace.
Okay.
You are not going to leave your house as long no peace. So the first thing, the Excellency is a most peaceful citizen I ever seen in this country.
Okay.
So the second thing, the focus of engaging, including citizen, whether you opposition, you are CDC or whatsoever you belong, as long you're capable to do such thing, President, we are willing to cooperate. I think this is a more development we need in this country, because sometimes I fall in this institution, but your institution won, so maybe I'm qualified to be a religious advisor to the president, so I then benefit Muslims and non-Muslims. So but because I fall into other entity, so your group refused to take me and then take wrong person, and now the citizen they fail to receive what they're supposed to receive. So the president make us, just continue to unite, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Hindus, whatsoever you belong to, political party, he draw everyone.
What are pieces of advice you've been given to the president or as an Islamic advisor to the president over the period since he took over? This is the first imposition so far that we know of in this country.
The advices is many, but some of these advices, I can say 99% of these advices is documented.
Okay.
Because we want tomorrow, no human being now have no guarantee.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know when I die, or when they change me, then bring other person. So the best thing, you need to leave a legacy. So anyone can be you here, follow that footstep. So if they see all the record in office, anyone, I don't care how you lazy, if you are true good citizen, you're going to do something for you.
Even though it's documented, Honorable, but just say one.
Some of these reasons. And the first thing, religiously, we have two dominant religions in this country, which is Muslim and Christian. And now, we all know the president today is a Christian, but for him to participate some of this program in the mosque, 2018, that time I was not, of course, the president nominated me 2018, the first cabinet was stopped, but somehow reason, because this position was not there before, is somehow delayed. But I walked to him, I told him, Chief, thank God the citizen, choose you. But now, I want, before you go to the inauguration program, I want you to start, example, Friday, you go to the mosque, you talk to the Muslim community, tell them thank you for the effort. Somehow the Muslim community contribute towards your success. So you go to the mosque as national issue. I just want you to use this as a national. You go to the mosque, you have program. After that, you go to the church, they have program. Then you move to the stadium to have the inaugural program, which is the first advice. You understand? So today that comes as a national.
Sure.
So every year, the president, you go to the mosque, you go to the church before you go to the national program. Some of these things. And also when the Muslim have that accident to Basel, after I call him, I keep calling in the night, he picked my call around 5 o'clock. because I keep disturbing, I keep sending message. The president answered me. I told him the accident. He said, okay, I'm coming there. And the president reached there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, okay, chief, just tell them you rebuild this place. And he said to the media, some of you people were there.
Mm-hmm, sure.
He said he is going to rebuild the place. And after we left there, I do not sit down because I know the budget of this government. Maybe we're not going to easy just to take that kind of amount to put it there. So I meet my counterpart. At that time I already appointed. I have the means to move, and I talked to Qatar. They give us $120,000. I came to him. I said, "Okay, chief, I received something from somewhere to rebuild the place." He said, "Go ahead, and do it." And I do it completely. I turn it over to him, and he come and turn it over to the Muslim community. And so many things like this, this Hajj, so every time the president he give, sometimes he give 100%, sometimes 30%. 2018 he give 30%, 2019 he give 105%. All some of these good things. And Ramadan, I tell the president, Muslim people they can afford some of them. You need to come in, and you people know what's happening, and so many things we discuss. The only thing I love him for is a massive president. He listen to anything you talk, he listen to, he analyze, he implement. So it doesn't mean if all the advices he forced to take it, but as you as an advisor he forced to advise, if he look at it, because sometimes he the head, he maybe I look at something, advise him. End of the day, he look at that time, he not suitable at that moment,
okay,
so he can do adjustment.
Okay, before we wrap up, because we press with time now, there was this issue at the mosque Friday as part of the calendar events for the July 26th, and then it went wild that the mosque should not have had a political poster banner on it during prayers. Did that particular issue grab your attention?
No, the issue of the mosque July 26 is not Benson Street. I was in the country organizing with my Muslim brothers and sisters. We have the program in Blajina.
Yeah, sure.
MCC was very successful, no complaint, no problem. I left from here and went to Qatar. There was the camping team was to meet the Muslim community. And let me tell you about excitement. If you happy too much, you don't need to talk. If you vex too much, you don't need to talk. These guys, they don't mean to harm anyone. These guys, they don't mean to to disrespect Islam or to do anything to harm the president. But the mosque is a worship ground.
It's not a political ground.
It's not a political ground. But these imams here be the member of the party. But does it mean the mosque here be, a political ground? The church, I believe, because for me, I understand the Bible. I read the Bible. I read the Quran. You understand? And I believe the church too is not a political ground. It's a worship center. So, but politician is a religious people. If you doing your campaign, some of these imams they can come to the party headquarters. But you as a party, you are member of that mosque, you can come to the imam. Pray for me for success. Does it wrong? Wrong. It is not. No one can tell you that is wrong. But the issue of that place, some of the guys, they just went and hang that in the
no consultation.
No consultation.
You were in the country?
I was not in the country. I was in Qatar.
Okay.
I reached here Saturday night.
Okay. It was on a Friday. Okay.
Yes. I reached.
How did you address that issue?
It was a Banner FM. Ali Krai were in the studio making remarks, talking about the program. I said, no, this is not intentionally. For me, as a national leader for the Muslim community across the country, I take the blame. So I took the responsibility to say, I'm very sorry. It's not intentionally, and it can happen again.
Okay.
Continue to say, whosoever willing to work towards the success of this country, we are willing to cooperate you. We are willing to add you on our team.
Okay.
So it's not intentional.
It is our final guest for the program Boss Talk on Boss Television. Let's have your closing comments before we leave. You have to go to the box. Today is Friday, sir.
Okay. I'm glad to be here today.
Okay.
But another big one happening today. The Excellency Dr. George Mane Opon Usman, we are the President of the Republic of Liberia. Going to the mosque today, JJ1, the Hujjaj from the Holy Land, they went and pray for the country, they pray for the president, they pray for the leaders in this country. After they came down, it was so many engagement. Normally, I advise to the Excellency President George Mane Weah that if the people come from Mecca immediately, because according to Islam, if someone go there with sincerity, he come back with just newborn baby out of no shame, according to the teaching of Islam. But now we suggest to the Excellency, when these people come directly, like the following day, we meet, then pray for you. But this time around, you will somehow, engagement like my traveling and other stuff. And in between the day where they enter, up to 40 days, if the people sincerely pray for you, it be a very good thing for you. So we thought it wise to have the program today to JJ1. It was supposed to be 17th Street. We apologize to the people to change it because of the campaign happening today, District 2 and District 11. District 12 and
11 and 12, yeah.
12 and 11. So we decided to carry it to JJ1 because we have a program around there. So all the Hujjaj coming to the mosque today, and then going to interact with the president, and then going to pray for the president, and then going for pray for the nation. After that, we are continuing to do the movement, but our campaign is peace. Our team preaching peace and unity, togetherness. That's our motto in the whole campaign. And we urge all citizens of this country, whether you are Christian, you Muslim, you Buddhist, you Hindu, peace is a success. Let's just continue to do peace in our country.
Thank you very much. It was nice having you as the religious advisor to the president on Islamic affairs. Usman T. Jallo has been our final guest on the weekend edition of the program Boss Talk on Boss Television. Many thanks for watching. We are taking our usual weekend break to be back on Monday for the fresh edition. Until that time, I'd like to say kudos to all those who helped in making this entire week edition a success. A maximum one for the man Leon Citas. Until Monday, I'm Julius Compton. Bye-bye for now. Talk. This is your most informative and educative show that brings you face to face with the experts and national leaders to discuss trending national issues, be it politics, education, health, agriculture, human interest, and a lot more. Join your host, Julius Compton, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays